everyone, and welcome back to another video. Apple announced the iPhone 13 lineup a few days ago at their annual iPhone event. This is the Pro version of the 13. Apple announced substantial improvements to battery life, performance, and a new camera system. Let's get into each feature. Apple nailed the design this year. The design between the stainless steel body, ceramic shield glass, and the new camera system makes it really nice to use and look at. There are even new colors this year, like the Sierra Blue color. Apple continued with the square design from the iPhone 12 with wireless and MagSafe connections. Like the 12 series, this comes in at 6.1 inches, but new for this year is Pro Motion with adaptive refresh rates up to 120 Hz. With this, I've noticed buttery smooth animations, and when quickly navigating websites, the experience feels very seamless. What makes it adaptive is that the device will only be refreshing at 120 Hz if necessary, and can decrease in certain times like when scrolling slowly. The iPhone 13s now have a smaller notch, which means a slightly larger screen. Apple did this by moving the front-facing speaker on top of the front-facing camera. The camera module has also gotten larger this year compared to the 12 Pro. This is to contain the new, larger camera sensors. Combined with the faster refresh rates, Apple's A15 Bionic chip makes loading apps a breeze. Here's an example of Asphalt 9 on the App Store. There is definitely a noticeable performance difference, and with this performance is a significant battery upgrade. Apple says you can get up to an astonishing 1.5 more hours than last year's 12 Pro model. I have had no issues with battery life from browsing the web, filming in 4K, and watching movies. Apple increased the battery capacity by 11% to do this. This is great, so I don't have to worry about carrying a portable battery pack or getting a battery case. Apple also slightly increased the phone's thickness to accommodate for the new battery. Next is the camera, which I believe is by far the largest upgrade in an iPhone in the past couple years. This year, the Pro's 12 megapixel camera include a telephoto, wide, and ultra-wide lens. The sensor is larger and now has an f1.5 aperture lens, letting in more light for features like night mode. Along with the LiDAR sensor, Apple says the camera can capture up to 92% more light compared to the previous years using night mode. And the results I found are very crisp. There is still a lot of detail in these dark images and little distortion. There is a new cinematic mode, which acts like video portrait mode by blurring the background and keeping the subject in focus. What's incredible with this feature is that it's all AI based. There are no external lenses or hardware necessary. And the software will recognize certain gestures from the subject, like looking at another person, and focus that person all automatically. In the camera app, you can even select a different subject and the focus will adjust accordingly. What's powerful about this feature is the flexible editing afterwards. If you want to adjust the amount of bokeh in the background, you can, or if you want to focus a different subject in the same frame after you already filmed your shot, you could do that as well. Cinematic mode is available on the whole iPhone 13 lineup, so you don't need the Pro to use it. Next is macro photography, one of my favorites. This feature is enabled automatically when in photo or video mode through the ultra-wide camera. Once you get about 10 centimeters from an object, the feature will activate, offering an extremely close-up shot up to 2 centimeters away from the object. Here are some shots from the iPhone 13 Pro. Overall, the iPhone 13 Pro's improved battery life, performance, and camera features have impressed me. Pricing begins at $699 for the iPhone 13 mini, all the way up to $1599 for the iPhone 13 Pro Max 1TB edition. Stay tuned for more of my thoughts on day-to-day usage of the 13 in future videos, as well as camera tests and short cinematic films. Thanks for watching.